Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, fractal Bitcoin.
No way. You crazy?
No, I'm not crazy, Barry. Welcome to the show. This is your daily Bitcoin news video. I'm Chris. This show's all about Bitcoin. We also talk about the collapse of fiat currencies, but really it's about your future prosperity, for real. We need to focus on that these days, or else none of us is going to have any prosperity to speak of if we don't focus on it. So right now, Bitcoin is at 58,000 even, pretty much 58,000. We've been in the 57K range and the 58K range today. You can see we've come down a tiny bit from the 60K range, but this is all, again, look over the long term. The last 6 months, we've been going sideways, and this fall, we're going to break out to the upside. That's what's going to happen. Yeah, it's been a choppy summer. 2 taps off the 50-week EMA trend line, and the price continues to go higher. Should start moving higher soon. And yeah, I really like this here because this shows, by the way, these are the peaks from 2021. And then this was like the summer of 2023 right here, pretty just sideways. And this has been the summer of 2024, just sideways. But we're definitely going to get a move up, and the bull run is going to kick in for sure very soon. Yeah, and Rect Capital says this retest could get volatile, much like on the other occasions when the price tried to reclaim the channel bottom as support, which is the light blue circles. Yeah, so look, this is the channel we've been in, kind of like a huge, enormous bull flag for the last 6 months plus. And so, yeah, we bounce off the bottom, and that's actually what we're doing right now, like literally right now. High 57K range is the bottom of this range. So, yeah. It's all normal stuff. But this is breaking. Bitcoin on exchanges hit a multi-year low while the hash rate just hit a new all-time high. This is giga bullish. Yeah, so if you can remove me, you can see, first of all, the price, you see, this is the black line here, but the exchange, the amount of Bitcoin on these exchanges has been coming down since July of 2022, just been coming down, and it's really low compared to what it's been right now. So this is good. And the hash rate going up is also good. These are all very bullish. Very bullish. And yeah, the Omega candle is incoming. Strap in. Yeah, here's getting in the cab. To the moon, please. And Bitcoin's driving. Yeah, it's coming soon. And the thing is, a lot of people are going to be very surprised when it happens. I know people who are sort of, either trying to buy their first Bitcoin or trying to buy a little more, and there doesn't seem to be a lot of urgency, which is okay. It is what it is. But, one day you're going to wake up and Bitcoin's going to be at $84,000, and where everyone's going to be like, oh my God. And then you're going to look back at 57,000 or 58,000 and be like, oh my God. And then when it goes above 6 figures, it just continues to happen. So this is what happens. So be ready for it. Yeah, and bullish news, the Kingdom of Bhutan now holds 13,000 Bitcoin from mining it. Yeah, they've been mining Bitcoin in Bhutan. And I love this picture here of the Buddha, right? How beautiful is that? But yeah, I mean, look, everybody's getting in on Bitcoin. Everybody. And now, President Bukele says El Salvador will no longer require external debt to finance its budget and has achieved financial independence. This is so huge. It's amazing what is happening in El Salvador with Bitcoin being legal tender, and also with Bukele and all the crime they've gotten rid of. It's wow. They are leading the way on planet Earth. They really are. Yeah, and here's Saifedean commenting on that, on El Salvador being financially independent now. Government on a fiat standard, endless debt and fiscal crises, and a population of slaves heavily taxed to pay their leaders' debts. Government on a Bitcoin standard, however, balanced budget, no public debt, low taxes. Yeah, because it's sound money, and the value just keeps going up. And so come on. If you haven't read the Bitcoin standard, that's the golden book, or the gold standard in Bitcoin books. And Saifedean also wrote a book called The Fiat Standard. I haven't read that yet. I don't know if I'll ever read it, though. All right, here's how to build, because I know you're curious about this.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, how to build a strategic Bitcoin reserve into your wedding registry? Yeah, you could use Zapright, Unchained, and Strike. And here, this is a screenshot of Zapright. Yeah, you could set up a little page, use Zapright to set up where, your wedding guests can, instead of giving you, a new toaster, which you don't need, they can give you Bitcoin. Let's go. All right, and now let's talk about the future, especially for young folks. You want a bright future? Become a Bitcoin developer. Yeah, and this is a course I'm going to show you. Master the fundamentals of Rust and Bitcoin. Rust is it's a programming language. Start your journey to becoming a Bitcoin contributor. Yeah, and here's the course. The Bitcoiner's Intro to Rust. Yeah, if I was younger, I would do this for sure. I would, but yeah, it's different when you get a little bit older. Everything's a little different. But yeah, so for young folks, or even young folks, you probably know a 22-year-old living in mom's basement who might want a good career. Anyway, yeah, and here I was happy to see this Nosterdam. Yeah, it's it's a conference happening in Amsterdam on October 8th. Yeah, it's a one-day little mini conference. It's €40, and it's a day before Bitcoin Amsterdam, which is this. Bitcoin Amsterdam is happening on the 9th and 10th of October. So the 8th, 9th, and 10th of October in Amsterdam are going to be lit. Yeah, Nosterdam and also Bitcoin Amsterdam. So if you're over there or over here, whatever, you want to go, take a chance. Go for it. All right, subscribe to the channel if you'd like to, and let's get into a couple stories of fiat and government nonsense for context, because Bitcoin solves these issues. Yeah, so the Fed is set to cut rates on Wednesday, which is 2 days from now. Some people think they'll cut 50 basis points. Here's JP Morgan basically saying they're going to cut by, a half a point, 0.5%. Yeah, and so we don't know, but we'll see. But whether it's a quarter of a percent or 0.5% or whatever, what this rate cut's going to do in general, and I'm not an economist, but it's going to make money a little cheaper so people can borrow, and then the money will flow, and just more money will flow. It's like it's just going to spur the whole economy. That's, from what I understand, that's what's going to happen. Yeah, and the Fed is about to start cutting rates again without having fixed the core underlying problems which were causing it. This is likely to result in raging inflation again with slow to zero growth, stagflation. And here's JP Morgan CEO hints at the looming crisis worse than a recession. So, and a lot of people are saying this, right? That a recession is, that we're sort of already in a recession, but it's going to get worse. And some people say it could get a lot worse into like a depression. And some say worse than the Great Depression. So look, with these idiots running the Fed and the economy and they're literal corrupt scam artists, you don't know what they're going to do, right? And they've been printing their own money for themselves. So if they ruin the economy, they don't care. They want to ruin the economy so they can print more money and take more for themselves. So you might not think a Great Depression is coming, but it might come. And so personally, you should be prepared for that, right? In your personal life, right? What's the Boy Scout motto? Be prepared. All right, yeah, the decline in these trends over the last 40 years is eye-opening. Look at these 4 trends. These are adult milestones. Share of the U.S. 30-year-olds who live on their own. So since 1983 to now, last year, 2023, the percentage of 30-year-olds living on their own has dropped from like 85% to like 62%. Yeah, that's pretty huge. 30-year-olds that have ever married, it's gone from like 75% to 45%. So less 30-year-olds getting married. 30-year-olds living with a child went from like 58% to 32% in the last 40 years. These are all from 1983 to 2023. And the percentage of 30-year-olds who own a home has gone from like 48% to 32%. So look, this is proof, actual proof. The economy's getting worse. We are not able to afford as much as citizens, and it's because the government and the globalists are running economies into the ground for their own benefit. And yeah, here you have all these presidents on top. Look at this. Between them, 15 wars and 0 assassination attempts between all these past presidents. But look at Donald Trump on the bottom. 0 wars and 2 assassination attempts. Yeah, crazy stuff, man. I'll tell you what. It's about, I think they said 50 days until the election. Dude, I don't know what's going to happen. This is insane now. It's just getting insane. And there are more and more people saying that the election's not even going to happen. And when I first heard this, 6 months ago or a year ago, people saying, oh, the election's not even going to happen. Even I was like, dude, it's going to happen. Come on. But now anything can happen. This is insane. And the media is like not even making a big deal out of this. They're just saying it's Trump's fault. He brought this upon himself. Now, I'm not on the right or left, right? I'm an anarcho-capitalist. I don't like any government. But man, and look at what this woman wrote. Look at what this woman, Rachel Vinman. This was on Saturday after the news of Trump's second assassination attempt came out. She tweeted, "No ears were harmed. Carry on with your Sunday afternoon." Are you kidding me? What? And then later on, she was responding to someone, I guess, and wrote, "Sorry you're triggered. I mean, no, I'm not. I don't care a little bit." Man, what the heck has happened to humanity? Anyway, I don't know what to think, but yeah, the Babylon Bee reporting, Democrats accuse Trump of inciting further violence by not dying. It's clown world. Oh, the Babylon Bee is just a national treasure. Thank you. All right, this is news about Simplex, the personal messaging app, the private messaging app. It's now blocked in Russia for being private and secure, and they might have a solution by next week. And they say down here, yes, it still works via VPN. So look, this is what governments are going to do. They're going to just, these privacy tools and these freedom tools, they're just going to start blocking them. Now Bitcoin, they can't really block because it's too big and but like a little app, they can block. And this is insane. Why can't people communicate privately with each other? Hello? Think about that. That is a human rights violation if I've ever heard one in my life. You think a government's going to come tell you, yeah, you can talk to your friend through that channel, through those means, but you can't talk to your friend through those means. What? Dude, clown world. Yeah, Norway, they're losing their minds. There's a Bitcoin mining facility shut down, leads to 20% higher energy bills for town residents. Yeah, Norway, I don't know what's wrong with them. They're just like banning Bitcoin mining. And now it's hurting them. And Bitcoin mining is good. It uses stray energy. It helps the whole electrical grid. This is proven now. Norway, wake up. And just a little gratitude to Bitcoin here. Thank you for giving me hope for the future. And I brought this up. I'm showing you this because look, every now and then you have to imagine a world without Bitcoin. And that is a dark world, man. There is not much hope in that world. Bitcoin is the single thing that provides the bedrock for our hope. It literally does. There's nothing else. There's nothing else that we can use. There's nothing else that's on our side against these tyrannical governments and absolute corrupt people. Yeah, and that's why the new Independent Media Alliance. Yeah, I love this because the media, the mainstream media and the corporate media is so corrupt. Here's Derek Bros announcing the Independent Media Alliance. They're thrilled to announce the creation of the Independent Media Alliance, a collaborative effort focused on promoting objective, fact-based media from a diverse team of journalists, podcasters, and writers. Yeah, this is really good. And the creation of the IMA was initiated by Whitney Webb, Ryan Christian, and Derek Bros. And those are their organizations. But yeah, I love this. I want to become part of this. I think everyone should become part of this, all the independents, because we need to do the news on our own. We can't trust the propaganda machine anymore. We just can't. So this is what we have to do. We have to literally create our own. So that's what they've done. Independent Media Alliance. Check it out. I link to everything below, by the way. Do you realize there's like 97,000 links in every episode of the show? Yeah, below. So yeah, and I saw this. There's a show called Shogun. I don't even know where it plays, but I've seen like a very short preview or something, and then I saw people were like saying it was great, and now apparently it's won 18 Emmys, an all-time record for a single season of TV, including all these awards. So anyway, I'm bringing this up. Have you watched this? Comment below. Let me know how it is. I kind of want to watch it, but I don't know where it's playing. The problem is it's probably playing on one of these platforms where you got to sign up for $20 a month, which I'm not going to do. So this is something like probably in like 9 years when it comes out on DVD, I'll be able to watch it or something. Anyway, let me know if you've seen that. Yeah, here's a little girl telling her teacher, "My dog ate my homework and then an immigrant ate my dog."
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby. This is what teachers are going to start hearing, right? All right. Are you storing your cheese in the fridge? Experts say you should be leaving it on the counter. And here's the expert. Yeah, he's hungry. He's hungry. The dog. I didn't know dogs would eat so much stuff off the counter. And like I just saw a video where like people leave for work and then their dog will like open cabinets and eat stuff. Like I didn't know all that happened. Dogs are awesome. Yeah, and here's the most expensive vehicle to operate in 2023 and 2024. Yeah, look at this. Dude, groceries, what? Off the chain. Anyway, this is our website, fractalbitcoin.com. We have a community you can join for free. Just click this link on the very top here, join our locals community. And this is our locals. It's free to join. We're growing it. It's pretty cool, but thanks for watching. Please subscribe to the channel. Thank you to all you absolute awesome savages in the comments who support me every day. I feel the love. I really love it. So thank you. And yeah, I mean, the only reason I'm doing these videos is so we can all wake up and help each other create a prosperous future for ourselves. And we have many obstacles in the way, and they're big obstacles. And it's so much tragedy. And it's hard. So every day I'm trying to bring you a little hope, a little positivity, a little fire, because we need a little fire to get this done. So stay strong, and I'll see you tomorrow for another Bitcoin news video. All right. See you guys. Bye.